Hey people, what's up? We're here gonna do some more baby steps stuff, baby steps filming. So feel free to join me down the chat. Let's hang out. Alright, so I already did a tutorial for the apple, how to get to the first campsite, how to get the hat over there, hat over here. Next we're gonna do a direct tutorial from the starting area to the pear, which is up there somewhere. And to the pedometer. There's a back way to get to it. So let's actually start with that, I guess. Do that one. More than filming usable content, this is just going to be like exploration for me to see what is the best way. We'll see. So the pedometer is located over there by the Ferris wheel. I think going straight through might be the best way, but there is a trail, so we can follow the trail. And I'm not sure if that's the pear up there, or that's the pear on one of those trees. Maybe that's it right there, you can kind of see it. So in order to get to the pear, it would be best to just go straight up there. So we'll do that next. Come on now.
Shit!
No, I assume you can cross over here. But we're just going to cross here. We are going to see where that staircase leads. Maybe it leads directly to the pear where we need to go. But the pedometer is right down here. So it looks like that was the easiest way. And we can probably actually just fall here. Instead of going all the way down there, let's just fall. Not here.
Fuck!
Yeah, that'd be a nice good fall.
Not here. Oh!
This is probably also the fastest way to the cup. I haven't tested my theory, but...
Ah!
can go right up here. Basically, you're just going to follow the Ferris wheel. And located right in front of it on a small rock is your pedometer. Not this one, but it's further down. Right here. Right there. Trying to get some good footage, right? That's why we're here. you put it up? Oh yeah. So you hit the A button. You don't put it up. It'll tell me how many steps I've taken. Let's take a few steps. Now, if you're going to complete that achievement most economical, you have to beat the game in 10,000 steps or less. You want to go to that checkpoint. So I'm not exactly sure if it would be... That's the same checkpoint, by the way. You see that fire? This game is a loop. Each mountain is a tier. Imagine it like a big wedding cake. And if you were to keep walking around the same tier, you're never going to go up. You're just going to go in a circle. So that's actually the same checkpoint, right? We went the back way to get there. So if you go the front way, over there is where you get the propeller hat. Over there on that tower is where you get the apple. Over there is where you meet the shoe seller and the first checkpoint. Over here is where you get the cup. Up here is where you're supposed to take the cup, right up to that fire tower. All these quests are located pretty close to one another. We are going to turn around and we're going to try to go the back way to the first campsite. So we're going to follow the same route as before. Now once you have the pedometer, you want to go on as linear of a path as possible. However, we can't do that right here. And we did fall down that huge section, but I think we can kind of creep back up here. Let's try. Skip some of that part instead of going all the way around. Big steps, even though we're doing this. Gotta take as big as steps as possible. Deliberate steps. And these bushes are messing us up. Just wasting steps. Okay, this is to explore. I'm gonna count, see how many steps it is to get here this way. Alright, in that case, it probably would have been better just to continue downward. So, when I make the actual video, I'm definitely just going to continue here. And from here, let's see, is it better to go up or straight across? No, there's just a path here. That leads, looks like right back to the starting area. But we need to go this way. And following this should drop us right off by that camp. See, there's the pear. We are going to get the pear afterwards. But for now, let's just get up here. How we doing? 297 steps. Oof, I don't know how it's possible to beat this game in 10,000 steps or less, but without cheating. So we'll see. Yeah, so that's a nice easy way back to the campsite. Now, it's typically easier to just cross water, like in the actual water if it's shallow. But this looks like it's deep enough where I'm not even going to try it. I mean, but if you're a newbie and you find this to be difficult, maybe you could try just crossing in the water. A lot of the more shallower ones, it's actually safer to cross in the water. Because if you fall off a rock or something while you're balancing, you're definitely going to go wherever the water takes you. But you're less likely to fall if you're just walking in the water. But it's still quite a ways away, actually, this first checkpoint. So it may actually be less time to go the original way, I'm not quite sure. Although the climb can get more technical on that side of it. Oh, that's the first time we fell since we got the pedometer. 450. We doubled our steps, but we are close to the checkpoint now. So I wonder if they designed it so that like each of the levels can be done in like 1,000 steps or something. There are 10 levels. I'm not sure if there are. Don't quote me on that. Alright, so the cans here indicate that you are really close to this first checkpoint. It's just right around the corner. I should explore to see if there's a way to get up this little hill without going all the way around like we're doing, but no, this is the only way. And it's just a couple of quick steps up here. Big steps. And we're here.
Hey, is this anybody's camp?
Alright, I'm gonna skip this because I've seen this a million times. But I just wanted to see how many steps we did it in. I guess I should have looked right before I stepped up there. And then we have the next morning, this cutscene. I think that was like, what, 550 steps?
Oh, hey, another newbie!
539. Not bad. Sorry, just trying to get a good shot. Alright, that's good. So, now we can get the pear. We're actually going to go up this way and fall down near the pear. We should leave the pedometer here. How do I do that? Oh yeah, I gotta fall. It's the only way to drop a hat or something, is just fall enough times. Generally, you have to fall off a little bit of a hill or something to knock it out of your hands. So. Let's try to fall up here. There we go. So that's a fun trick. That's how you drop something. Also, what I like to teach people in my videos, when you need to pick something up, crouch. If you just bend over like this, you're much more likely to fall. If you crouch, it reduces, you know, your center of gravity, and you're more likely to not fall. So, less likely to fall, I should say. Now let's get up here. The pear's over there. The best way to get to the pear is down here. So let's map out this route then. We can get directly up here. I'm just trying to see, like, directly from the starting area what would be the best route. it looks like you can get up here from there. You just have to pass by. Ironically, that's where you get the first hat. The ranger's hat is right down there. So I guess the best route would just be up that way, or up the path straight here and then turn. See how easy it is to climb up this. Come on.
Okay.
Ultimately, I think that would be easier. We'll try both. It's good if you know not to take huge steps. If you take small steps, that's fine. And then you just continue up there. And the alternative was, what do we say? Over here, I wanted to see if there was something. We can pick up this hat too, so you guys can see. Damn, if I stop falling. But yeah, this first hat, you get it right out of the gate. That's the starting area right there. Right there. Super easy.
Oh, crap. Whoop.
Actually never gone the back way up this. It seems to be easy. Alright. Ta-da! Ranger Nate. So, is there an easier way to get up to the pair? Can we get it from here? Thanks for subscribing, Habib. Bimamili. Bimamilina. That's it. So from right here. Nah, the easiest way is just to wrap around. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna film the pair video right now. From the starting point. I need to lose this hat anyway. One thing I did want to check, it looks like if you continue to hang right here, you can just wrap around the right side of the bowl. That would leave you even closer to the pedometer, I believe. So I just want to see if that's possible.
Oh, crap.
I just like finding really efficient ways to do things. You can go around the right side, but I feel like the left side is still quicker. Alright, Ranger Nate. Lose that hat.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
I'm gonna leave that.
What?
We start right about here. As you can see, I already went to the first campsite. That's why the sky is a different color. Normally when you start this game, it's darker. Alright. Let me end this in-video recording. Give me a quick 60-second break. I'll be right back, and then we're going to do this start to finish hair tutorial. Jupiter, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Alright, we're back. Let's start recording this. Go up to the pair.
Oh!
Baby steps right there. Alright, and now we need to continue up here. Now we have to go through this annoying section. That is it, right? We'll find out. Or maybe we have to go further, it's the next tree. Thank you for subscribing, Donnie K. Redo that.
Up.
feel like it's right here. Maybe it's that one right there. Let's continue. It would suck if you have to go up to the next tier in order to get it. Hey, what's up, man of doom? How's it going? That's the pear tree right there. There's a bunch of other stuff down there. Alright, anyway. So, how do we get to it? I wonder if we can... Right here. Right. It's actually going to be pretty difficult from there.
Crap. Ah!
There it is, the pear. I love pears, you love pears, we love pears, pear. Let's get that fucking pear, I don't really care. We'll climb up over here, get that pear. So, we just climb right up there, it's easiest. You can see right where the ridge was. And then we just climb through here. And a little bit of fancy footwork. Right here. Don't go down. Just, oh shit. Back yourself up. Right here. Get as far as possible with the left foot. Right foot. Then hop up like that. And then you're free to go down and get that delicious, nutritious pear. Get that. Now, even though we have the tooltip telling us to grab it, don't grab it until you're like right in front of it. Because if you lean too far forward, you're gonna die. So now I just need to get some good footage of him right here trying to grab this pear. So pardon me, I'm gonna do a couple of 360s. If you want, you can sing the song to yourself. Alright, 1 360 completed. That was a good angle. We're going to keep the same angle, and now we're just going to have some motion. Him grabbing, trying to reach for the... Oh!
Pear. Oh, is that a boss? Yes. Oh, God, that pear was good. Yes, so sweet. The skin was so snappy. Pear!
There we go. And that's how you get the pear. So it looks like that's the best way. Just to double check, we're actually going to go back this route higher up to see if there's an easier way through. Because I went up some ways that's kind of a little advanced. And this is like a beginner fruit. And, oh my god, where? Where is our bird? Anyway, I got that pear before that bird. Yeah, we're gonna... I do want to fall, though, but at the same time, it's going to take us... Oh, it's fine, we can fall. Yeah, one more thing here. Just to highlight these different things here. Down here, you have the pedometer, color hat, the cup, the apple, everything is down there. I just need to have it record here for a few seconds because I do overlays like bloop, 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 bloop. Different things pop up about what you can get and then it leads you to the next video. Alright, so we're good. Let's fall. Or actually, let's try to... An extra bonus content for the video. I did make it up here last time I got the pear. Oh, no, no, no. We're going up here. Sometimes the trick is, this is another baby steps trick. Step back so that you can lunge further forward. Right, so... Ooh, there we go. I should have tried picking it from this angle. Why didn't I do that? Alright. Yeah, I could have gotten an awesome shot, I think. Like that. The pear underneath. That's good. Alright, let's get up. It's a wrap. Now let's go back up here and see if there's an easier way to the pear and if we just wasted our time or not. So the crown, I'm going to do a tutorial for that. The crown hat, it's actually on the next tier, like right above here. Alright, so this was the route that I came up right there to get the pear. Let's just follow this one down and see if it's any easier. Maybe it is easier to get it after you clear the second campsite, right? That makes more sense, right? I should have done it like that. It's more linear. Because in the first tier down there, you get the apple, you get all these other fun things. And then in the second tier, you see what I mean? You can cross in the shallow water, no problem. It's not going to fall. But if you were to try to like stand up here and be like, whoa, whoa, what do I do? Whatever, watch. And then the water takes you. Luckily, right here it blocks you. You can't go anywhere. So, and their baby steps trick. I mean, don't take huge steps in the water, because look, I just fell. But you can take little steps. Good lord. Get out of this mud section, that's what it is. The mud slows you up. Alright, so out of the river. Do not be afraid of the water, child. Now we're wet. I love that his onesie gets darker when it gets wet. Whoa now. I find it hard to believe that the path just ends right there like that. And then if you fall, it's hard to get back up. Maybe the way that I did it is the easiest way to get the pear, honestly. Sometimes there are little pathways built into the rock ledges here, so I'm just searching for one of those to find an easier way for you guys when you decide to get this fruit. But honestly, if you don't go the way that I just showed you, the next easiest way would be this way. And I'm not even sure if I can do it with ease. Let's find out. Okay, it's not too bad.
Fuck!
It's a little bad. Look at that. It ends. Nah. They want you to, like, go up there and come down here, like, fall down here to get over there. And if you fall too far, you're going to miss it. So the way that I just showed you, the original way, is the safest and least frustrating and least penalizing way to get that. You can get it from the backside, wrapping all the way around the mountain, but it's 10 times longer and 10 times more difficult. From here you can see that's the starting area, ranger hat, apple. Over there is 2 other hats, first campsite. Alright, so I did show you the easiest way. Let's get out of here.
Why?
What was next on the list I needed to do? I'm going to redo the apple. Now that it's daylight and it looks pretty. When I did the apple tutorial a few months ago, or should I say weeks ago, I did it when it was at night. And it looks okay, but nothing spectacular. I'm actually gonna quit this recording here. Got that one pretty quickly. I'm gonna go back. I need to go to the starting area because I want to give you guys like good positioning so you know, like, when you're playing the game, okay, you started exactly here. Keep going. Look at that. I was surprised we kept it up for that long. I don't know, it's kind of foggy. Maybe it's better at night. You don't have this smog in the air. Alright, so we're back here. Starting area. This is where you begin the game. Exactly where you begin. Best way is through there. So again. Go down. I guess you can walk through that swamp. I did it the first time. The apple's located on the top of that. That's the first campsite up there? No. Apple's located on the top of that, and the first campsite is that thing up there. Damn, bro. Okay. I like to keep the falls in the tutorials, but I edit it down so you don't waste time looking at him getting up. Like, it's realism, and it's funny. This is why we play this game, is for the falls. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks, Squikey. Selkie. Okay. All these followers from different countries, and I have no idea how to pronounce their names. Oops, my bad. Let's try that again. Sorry. Let's get some cinematics here if we can. There we go, that's good. Nice and slow. It's weird because, like, I'm trying to keep a good camera angle, like, consistent for videos. But if I was playing this, like, for myself, this camera would be jiggling, like, left and right and left and right and left and right. Because it does change the orientation of his body and his feet where he steps. Right? Most of your turning you're actually going to be doing with the camera, not with his actual body. Careful here. It's always good to get up here. Crossover like that. Now, last time I played this, I found this bottle up here that I tried to knock over. And I fell all the way down. They put it there on purpose to make you... Now, look. His knee is having a hard time going up there. So what are we going to do? We're going to step back just a little bit. So it gives us more clearance. We should be... No, we got to move over here.
Grip.
Oh, fuck. I fucked that one up. I'm stupid. My bad. Alright, let's go from the beginning. So funny, when I did the first tutorial of this, like a few weeks ago, I did it in one try. But except for that bottle kicking, which that was my own fault. Anyway, onward. Action. I'm just gonna concentrate, I'm not gonna talk, so. Lucky you.
It's...
Ooh, shit. It's tougher than I remember right here. There we go. Here's where you definitely have to make use of that lunge trick. You're going to take 1 foot, step it back right here, go back, and lunge forward. There you go, just like that. You might have to try that a few times before you get the knack of it, but once you do, it's going to be a really useful tool that you're going to use again and again. So now we're up top here, we can grab the apple from here, but we're going to do a cinematic swirl. I love apples, you love apples, we love apples, 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 apples. Alright, we're good. And a nice booty shot. That's good. And then one of him reaching for it. Another good one. Get a good shot from below. Yeah, that's a good one. So we're going to swirl from here and then have him reach continuously.
Oh, oh.
There you go.
Yeah, is that an apple? Oh, it smells good. Oh my God, that was so good. Oh, that apple really hit the spot. Oh, yeah. Apple!
Much cooler during the day. Bonus, I wonder if YouTube algorithms will consider it new and fresh content, because other people who've done this clip have done it before reaching the first checkpoint. When you start the game, down here it's night, everything looks purple, it's different. And so this is during the day. Let's see if we can climb this tree. If not, we're going to fall and it's going to be hilarious, so stick around. I don't know, that's really tough. It looks like its own little mini challenge, like they left us here on purpose for people to try. I'm that type of person. Okay. It's way too tall for him. He can't get up there. Nah, we can't do anything here. Not bad. But we can fall. We will fall. Just give me a second. I'm just exhausting all options. Sometimes, you see what I mean? You have to fuck with the camera angle. Maybe going like this, I could actually... He's gonna fall. That was an okay fall. 6 out of 10, Nathan. You've done better. So we ate the apple, we ate the pear. This guy has a full ass belly. Look at that. Where do you think? Fruit. All that is fruit in there. Alright, so what other tutorials do I want to do? We haven't gotten the propeller hat in this one. I can go and do a direct route for the propeller hat. Let's try that. I did one for the cup, but it was vertical format, like a reel, and I think I lost the file, so I need to record a new one for... Lucky you, I need to record a new one for horizontal format for YouTube. Let's go back to the starting area. I also don't like the way that we started this particular video. Instead of crossing through the pond, we just kind of went around and I fell a couple of times. So what I'm going to do is go back and start again. And the same route that we take for the propeller hat, luckily, is the same route that you would take to get to the apple that we just got. So I will patch that into the video.
Oh no!
Post shooting. What I should do is actually end this recording right here. Nice, these are little 10-minute bits. We did the pear in 10 minutes, under 10 minutes. We did the apple in under 10. We're going to do the other hat in under 10. Although it's always nice to keep it recording in case something funny happens, something super unexpected, and then that becomes gold. However, I don't expect anything really funny to happen between here and... Oh my god, that was so funny, shit, why didn't I have it? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, look, this is nothing. You can just walk right through this, so we'll do that. Remind me, it's better to walk to the left or to the right? Technically, I've always wanted to do an all-inclusive video which shows you the best route to get like all of the things like in the shortest amount of time. So the first would be that hat. I mean, you could take that directly up to the campsite and see the minigame dream cutscene. All of the hats give you different minigames when you go up to a campsite with them. So you could do that and then reload that save and then do the rest of this route. Because you can pick up a fruit, you can pick up a second hat, you pick up the pedometer, you can pick up the cup, you can have the cup and the pedometer at the same time if you want to. So there's just so many different ways to do it. And you can also go right, like I said, it's actually easier to get to the cup and the pedometer if you go right, I think. So, how about for the circus hat? Is it easier to go right? No, we'll go left with that one because there is a channel that you have to pass by. Alright, so let's get back up here, right at the starting area. Start all the videos in this lower tier of the mountain from the beginning area, right? People need to be able to, like, realize where they are, like, you are here. Something on your hat. Oh god, what? Let me check. You better be fucking with me. There's nothing on my hat, bro. You made me open up Streamlabs for nothing. Alright, so I'm surprised you're still watching. You sitting here just like creeping? So yeah, give me another 60-second break. I'll be back. We're going to do this next tutorial going to the propeller hat. And yeah. Are you following me? At least like follow me on all the platforms. Twitch, YouTube, all that. I'll be right back. really want to get back to the desert and try getting the fig, right? It's almost Christmas time. We have an awesome Christmas carol about figgy pudding, or it mentions figgy pudding, so I'd love to do a reel and a video overlaying that Christmas song with me getting the fig, but it's difficult. Alright, let's get in here. But we said we are doing the... what next? Let's take a step back. He actually starts further back. We're doing the propeller hat now tutorial in the daylight. All right. We can walk through this little swamp, no problem. Although I should have. I already took it off the post. Sorry. I have to go back. You're gonna hate me. I'll explain why. It's important that when I do this first initial shot, I pause while looking in. Bottle of water. Where are you from, buddy? Tell me. So it's important back here that I pause for when I make the video about how to get these other things in that area, that people know you can get the hat right there. But I already took the fucking hat, dude. And I can't hang it back up. Whatever, I'll just put the overlay directly over top of it or something. So, yeah, I can hide it actually. So, I'll do this. I need to get a good view of him at the starting area. Doing this. We have to overlay. It's how to get this. Now it mentions the hat. We continue to turn. Oh, I don't like that. Now, I gotta start again. Alright, this is not supposed to be fun. This is me just like filming content. This is... so I can gain watch hours so I can monetize while I'm filming content. Pause here. Mention the hat. Check out this video. 5 seconds for the little thing. And then we turn. That's gonna have to be good enough. And then we walk. Oh, Nathan, you're a star. You're a star. And when we get up to here, I'm also going to pause and turn to show people the apple thing that we just did, right? So apple, pause right there, thing comes up, check out this video here, 5 seconds for the video tag to show up. And then we turn. And then we... first campsite video pops up, that's right where it is. 5 seconds in order for the tutorial tag to pop up. And then I would have liked it to be higher up, but at the same time, it's fine because it's in level with this one. And now we continue. So we would cut right there, right to the walking. A little tip with filming video footage, you want to try to keep the camera in the same trajectory as long as possible. It feels annoying, especially in a game like this, but it's really better for the viewer instead of like jiggling all around left and right and stuff. And then when you make cuts or whatever, obviously you want to cut out any points or as many points as possible where you are moving the camera in an unsteady way, right? So you want to blend it. Me blabbering on. You want to blend it seamlessly like that. And it's always good to stop and get a few good, like, panoramic shots or whatever, just in case, like, you need to, like, fill in for some things. So, for example, if I don't like the way that I stopped on that Apple thing when I wanted to do that pop-up to link to my other video, I could also just go directly up and show people. Of course, we just got the apple, so it's not there anymore, but that's okay. And we have the fire tower, even the next campsite all the way up there. And that awesome box tower that I haven't done yet. I'll do a tutorial for that soon. The shoe vendor is actually located right over there. You can kind of see that little bit of green and white, that striped thing over there. Here, let's see if I can do a nice slow thing, because I did a video about the shoe vendor that I would like to also link in this one. No, it's not going to be good. All right, let's continue. We're just going to go right down here. Why are you flapping your arms like that? Pass by these creepy merry-go-round horses. That's your key. That lets you know that you're... Thank you for subscribing, Lisa Olo. That sounds like a Star Wars name. I'm sorry. So, we're here. You can see that little merry-go-round there, the top of it. That is where our propeller hat is located. So let's get a nice good shot from a distance here so people can see exactly. Ah, fuck it. I'm not gonna go up there. Let's get a good shot from here. Perfect. Now let's cross. Get a good comedy fall right up here. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, this pit, if you fall in here, it generates a cutscene all the way down in that little pit, but I recommend taking it all the way from the shoe vendor. So I'm actually going to make a little thing here. Let me put it. We're going to cross here. I should have just followed the trail the entire way. Whatever. Pretty funny. Now, you may be wondering, how do I get to the top of this half-buried merry-go-round so I can get my hat? You're actually going to go around to the backside. It's almost completely buried. My strides are a little too big. I'm going to fix that. But right around here, you can just hop up the back. Take baby steps as you get closer because it gets more difficult. You might fall. And get up here to reach. You might slide a little bit. And now we're going to get a nice panoramic. With that bird. That was cool. That shot is going to stay in there in the video. Look at the camera. You camera shy? I don't like that one. More consistency. I'm gonna get a separate controller and put like a bunch of scrunchies and shit like over this, so it makes it more difficult to move it, so that I can get nice steady shots like without having to like really. Come on, go up, dude. Like I'm pressing it halfway up. Like seriously, go up. I suck at this. Why does it switch? Whatever, I'll just fucking slow that shit down. Post-process. So here we have the pedometer located right over there. And the cup located by that cart, that wagon. And you take it up to that fire tower. So this is actually a good ending shot here. So I... Boom. 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 And then if I wanted to, I could even include the tutorial for... I don't like that speed, but whatever. Over there is the next tower. Alright, we're good. Let's get out of here. Let's make this a decent fall. As always, crouch to pick up items. You won't fall over that way. Fucking... Anyway, I'm just messing around. Then you can get a good fall here into this pond. Alright, that's that. What's next? So we did both fruits in this lower tier of the mountain. We did both hats in the lower tier of the mountain. We did the pedometer in the lower tier of the mountain. The only thing we haven't done is the cup. So we can do that, I guess. It'd be nice. Make a cup video. I already did a cup video, but it wasn't that good, so let's redo that. I'm gonna take this hat, drop it off. Should drop it off at the first campsite. Show people how to do that. We're actually gonna do that. So we jumped in the water here. And we're just gonna take people out of the water right here. We're gonna put all this. And then I do want to leave it right here and tell people, check this video if you want to get the hat and the cup, or if you want to go directly to the thing. And what is the best way to get to the thing? I guess it's just right up here. Follow the road. Each mountain part, each tier, just wraps around on itself. So you get to a point where the main path isn't going to take you anywhere you need to go. We can try to go this way. I've never gone this way. And since we've already activated that campsite, unfortunately we can't use it to see the mini-game cutscene, the dream sequence for this particular hat. That's okay, because you can actually check it out on my channel and YouTube. Okay, so this does take you directly up to the shoe salesman, so if you want, you can also enjoy that cutscene. Be careful here. Take tiny, tiny steps. Right, it's just like real life. You get more traction with wood than you do with mud. So yeah, the shoe salesman, that activates a funny little cutscene. I also need to make a video for that. I think I'll do that after we take this hat up to campsite. That's all going to be part of the same tutorial. Best way is to continue this way. And right around the corner on our left, there should be a little staircase, and that's what we're going to use to get up to the first campsite. I lied, the staircase was behind us, we already passed it. No, we're just going to continue. There's a staircase ahead. There you go. Cross over this doohickey. Up the stairs here. This log you have to cross over. You can go left or right here. I generally like to go right. I don't know why. Just the way I go. If you want, you can try to kick those cans. There's an achievement for that, I'm sure.
Poor bud.
And this is a little bit of a switchback, a zigzag. And we're going to turn right again. Up these steps, and this is where that campsite is. That's how you activate the unique dream cutscene sequence for this particular hat. There are 2 hats in this lower area, so I recommend you do one game save with the first hat, and the second one when you approach the campfire, then you can do that. But this is where we left our pedometer. Look at me! Look at me! So annoying. Alright. Any funny things I can do here? Can I step in that pot? Let's try the lunge technique. Alright, that's it. There's nothing here. So we did the hat, now what? We got the cup left to do, so we're gonna... permanently stuck.
Shit!
Oh no. You guys. Alright, I'm gonna go take a quick 60-second smoke break. Hopefully Nathan will make himself out of here by the time I'm back. If not, I'll have to reload the save. I should put a song on in the background, some techno song. You watch, I'm gonna come back from my smoke break and there's gonna be like thousands of people watching. Oh, he stopped moving around. For real though, it's
Oh shit! Shit!
Alright, I'm back. Okay, let's try to get out of here. This is pretty serious. You guys. Don't eject
Okay.
yourself.
Ah!
Like giving birth. Pick up your hat. Okay. Actually, we could have left the hat here. It would have been fine. The only other thing left to do down here is get the cup and take it to the fire tower, which is something I've never done. I don't even know the easiest way to the fire tower. It's up this way, but then up there it's kind of difficult. We'll do it.
Fuck!
Drop that hat. And go back to the intro.
Oh shit!
But I'd like to explain this to people from here. It's a good point. This game is a loop. You see this Ferris wheel over on the left side of the screen. Go over here. You can see the same Ferris wheel right there, right to the left of the tree. It's very faint. Now it's on the far right of the screen. So everything is a loop. Anyway. I believe I can fly.
No.
Oh crap! Ooh.
So we'll go back to the starting area and do a complete tutorial filming of getting the cup. And hopefully returning it to the fire tower. That would be nice. I haven't tried that. I think I did when I first started playing the game, but I didn't record it. And there was no benefit. You get nothing. If I remember. You don't get anything for anything in this game. All of your efforts will be in vain. You will not be rewarded. The struggle is the reward. Looks like it's getting darker now. Sun is setting. Another thing I want to do is get the camera from the upper mountain area and bring it back down to the intro area and see if I can get the UFO to appear in that cave. I'll do that eventually. Alright, so we're back here. Now we're going to do the cup tutorial. So we need a good swirl. Right, so from here, follow the main path. Bad video already.
Yep.
And this one I'll stop right here. And I'll mention that here is where you watch the tutorial about how to get up to the first campsite. And then here is how you see the tutorial about how to get the apple. And then we continue. Well, should we do the optional cutscene? Probably not. I'll just put that in a separate video. Even though it's almost actually beneficial to go down that way. Oh, we're here. I'll do it. So I can actually split those videos up.
Ahoy.
Ahoy there, like we're at sea.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking, I was hoping that you might be a shoes, kind of a shoe salesman.
I'm more of a boatsmith myself.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Chief, you want, got any interest in some shoes?
Yeah, I love those.
You want one?
Yeah. Give me, no, sorry.
You got, no shoes.
Yeah, right now I'm on the no shoes.
Let's get this underway.
What are your...
Stick out your foot.
Yeah, okay, like this?
Yeah, let's size you up.
Yeah, it's like, I'm like a 13.
Size you up. I think probably a kid 7 with socks. You got any socks?
I was hoping you...
Not a sock store, mate.
I think, well, 12. I'm at least a 12.
Oh, you're 12?
No, I'm not 12 years old. I have 12 shoes. No, I don't have 12 shoes. I'm 12.
Where have you got them stowed, I wonder?
No, 0 shoes. But 12 size is the size of my feet.
I can see your feet because you're not wearing any shoes.
No, I just feel like, show me yours. We could...
Yeah, we've had some real perverts come through here.
Well, no, I was just to compare it to mine. So, what about, well, so I've seen these shoes you have. They seem a little big.
Yes, too big for you.
No, they're too big.
They're too big for you. Finally, he admits
All
it.
right, well,
I'm so glad you took the time.
I guess I'll catch you later. Maybe I'll see you at the...
All right, so that is that guy. And then from here, we're actually going to continue. We're going to fall down here. Activate another cutscene at the bottom. I just wanted to make sure my shit was recording. Oh, thank God it was. Okay. Oh shit. Alright, so come up here. Fall down here.
Oh, no!
Get out of the way, bird. So slow. I've had better falls down this, picking up more speed. But that's okay. Down here, we're going to activate another cutscene. It's one of the stuck cutscenes, where Nathan gets stuck in a place where he can't get out, and the only way he can get out is with the help of Jim, and he hates getting help from Jim. So here we are. That was super slow. Now, here you can get up. You can try to get out. The easiest way would be through that section. It doesn't work. You're gonna struggle for a while, and then Jim shows up, and he accuses you of peeing in the hole.
Oh, what? This hole used to be dry.
Oh, no.
Nate, did you pee in the hole?
No,
Did you pee in this hole
Jim-
and now it's like too muddy and too slippery to get out of and you're stuck?
No,
And
it's
you're
ju-
too proud to call for me? Is
No,
that what's happened here? Is that
None
what
of
I'm
those
looking
are
at?
true. I didn't pee. It was just wet. There's a stream. It's obviously not pee.
This is when I said go and pee anywhere. I didn't mean here. This was a nice dry hole.
It was a wet hole. It started wet. I didn't pee in it. I still have to pee.
Well,
All my pee is still inside me.
Guess I'm gonna have to dig another one. Yeah, in the meantime,
What was the
looks
whole
like
for?
I've got to get you out of here, Nate. Here, take my hand. Just take my hand. Let me pull you out.
No, that's okay. You wouldn't. I've got pee on my hand.
Oh, there's a plank right here. Let's just drop in a plank.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna take this plank, take the olive branch that was extended to us, get up this, and then here, it takes us up to where the merry-go-round was. I might actually add this into, pardon me, every single video I do about getting something in this area. Alright, that's extra watch hours right there. So if I continue onward, in the distance is the cup, Ferris wheel where the pedometer is, and the merry-go-round here. So we have the merry-go-round. We have pedometer. We have cup. So I am actually going to go down here to the merry-go-round and then splice it in with the other video that we just did of the merry-go-round. So this is a better way to show people around the back. We are going to go up because you can't even see the thing from here. Pause. And then the rest of the video, I think we just... yeah. From right there. Alright, so we have that. Now we're going to go back to that same spot where we were, right? We want it to be consistent because this next video is going to be shown from... going to be shown from that point getting to the cup. Come on, get up. I think we were right about here next to this bush. Regardless, we're going to start walking in that direction and cut it anyway. So. God, I hate the bushes. They slow you down. Alright, so on this cart, on top of it is a trophy. You can't see it, but it's there. I promise. Oops. We're gonna go here.
God!
We can get a good viewpoint of the cart. First of all, that crow looks cool, so... not that cool. Alright.
Oh, crap.
Let's get it. Easiest way, only way, actually, is to wrap around the backside. If I remember correctly, go right up here. Right here. Here, you need a little bit of fancy footwork, right? Step back to give yourself the clearance to go forward, right? If you try to step from here, look, his knee's in the way. He's not ever going to get up there. You need to take a step back with this one so that he can go forward. He can lunge, right? That. And then here, we can... Let's see if I can do it in one go. Oh, no.
Oh, no!
Don't worry, I'll get it. When I do it, I just kind of like quick step. I'll show you the way that I do it. I'll see if it works again. And then if that's the easier way, then that's what I'll put in the tutorial. But if it's easier to do it the traditional way. So I just really like get up here like that. That's how I do it. No, I just get, I get up there like that. You fucking stop, dude. I get up there like that and I just like spam the triggers. I'm playing with the controller, left and right trigger. And that brings up his legs really quickly. And sometimes you can like catch on invisible little ledges that shouldn't exist there. But they do. Man, I am sucking right now. I'm sorry. Right, let me stop talking.
Poor bud. Oh. God!
Kind of like that. And you can find some sometimes, but the traditional way, I think the best way would be to just actually do this. So we're going to learn this. I've never done it the traditional way. But we need to be further back. You can see he can't reach.
Oh no!
It's hard. Still, I want to do it this way. I want to try it this way. See, now he's got to be further away because he doesn't have the reach to get up there. But you got to be further to the right, further back, so that this leg goes up here. And then now you should have the clearance to sort of hook your leg right there.
Oh no!
No. Damn, bitch. Come on. It literally took me like 30 seconds the first time I did this. But that was a couple of weeks ago.
Oh no! Whoop.
I mean, we could try going to the right. That might be easier.
Oh!
Why can't I just spam it like I used to?
Oh shit!
Like that. But sometimes you risk falling down, so it's annoying. You have to go all the way up again. Alright, so far, this is not very good. Like crazy how I did it no problem a couple of weeks ago.